Right, I think we're on there, and we're on, oh, that's better. Okay, we're on here. Okay, so Hanan, thank you so much for agreeing to come and hang out with me and share your journey. As you know, this is kind of our January, letting people know what I get up to, what we do, and actually what you do now. So part of our coming together was, I just want to share our journey in terms of how on earth did we ever meet? Can you remember that?
I was during a very hard time. I just, went online and trying to find some form of coaching, and then your page popped up, and then the amazing thing when you gave me a call, and you said you in Havelock North in New Zealand, and I was, oh my God, this is so convenient. And so the reason we met, I think, was for my daughter. It was not for me. It was totally a different journey, different thought. Yeah, I just had a few struggles with my daughter, but you've been amazing. We reached her and did lots of one-on-one coaching for her, and she's became a totally happy person. Yeah.
It was actually hilarious because you're right, we caught up in a coffee shop and it was like, I need some help for my daughter because she's not going to bed on time and she's just being full on and I don't know how to get her to concentrate, and like it was just being a bit of a challenge.
Absolutely.
And I said, maybe we should catch up too.
Yeah.
And then when we caught up, you were like, oh, actually this might be quite helpful for me. Hey.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So can you because we know the journey and I know where you are now and where you were, which is quite different, but for the benefit of people watching here, what was the problem you wanted solving? In other words, what were the things that you came with that were kind of the problems at that point in time, which we know we've solved, but what was it that you wanted to get sorted for yourself or for your family at that time?
I think we'll start from the first one is mental health, to be honest, just being under pressure with children, being a wife and working full time, and just life wasn't organized, and the children's, routine was all over the place, and we weren't on the same page. And also I had lots of blurred ideas that weren't clear. Of course, childhood trauma was part of it as well. But then when we made several sessions, I've been with about nearly 6 months, over 6 months, and it's been amazing. We sat together and we talked about what was the issues, and as you see, we know it's solved, but I had no idea that I would be here where I am today 6 months ago.
Yeah.
No on earth that I would ever imagine I'll be, and it's quite quick, fast, great, solutions, and with your amazing prayers as well. Coaching is just it's incredible, positive life change for me and for my family, as well as my husband, of course, all of us.
I love that.
You took us as a whole, in that portrait, and after that 6 months, we feel like we're all healed, as well as my children are so happy, and when I mention your name, it's a happy reason when I mention your name, I mean, so they can relate and say, oh, they know that you were positive, a presence in their life. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, bless it. And they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. We'll have to put a photo up when we do some stuff just so that people can see how beautiful they are. And I love that. I love the fact that you ended up coming. I know I coached Malak as well, so we did both of you at the same time, but there's 3 other family members, and I love the fact that we focused on you, but by you getting yourself sorted and by you dealing with the things that you needed to deal with and clearing the decks, the whole dynamic in your family changed because you were able to become closer with your husband.
Absolutely.
And you guys started to work as you do now, and you're both on the same page.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm sitting here and I'm fizzing because we've obviously just caught up anyway for a normal session before we've done this.
Yes.
And just tell everybody what leap of faith you have just made in terms of, because you've really come a long way. So when I met you, you were working full time as a nurse, being a mum, being a wife, juggling everything and studying and learning, and you were just like, oh my goodness. Tell me what you have just decided to do. And it has been a journey to get here. It's not like this is a 5-minute wonder and you've made the decision. But I want to know what decision you've made, why you've made it, and how you now feel.
Okay. No, the decision I took is after having these sort of sessions with you, of course, and prioritizing what needs to be kept and what we need to get rid of, keeping what needs to be, kept for present, and then for the future will come. I've decided just to resign from my full-time job as a nurse, the GP practice, but transferring that knowledge, being a nurse, combining it with, being a cosmetic tattooist, doing appearance medicine, so injectables. It's been a long journey, as well as doing an online course, which hopefully really hoping to be launching soon, of course with your help and your marketing strategy, as well as being present first, for my family, my children, just keeping happy and just living the peace life, I can. And I'm really looking forward for the new adventure. It just means that I'll be able to provide my clients and focus mainly with young women who are struggling, young mums, who financial struggling, mentally, when it's mental health wise, is that they don't have anyone to connect to. For service wise, they go and get a service. They may feel that they can't approach their artist, but then my aim is to make them feel that they are welcomed, that we are connected, and we just dig deep and connect with each other. And I'm here to change the preview of that a woman can be an entrepreneur, she can be a businesswoman, and she can be independent, as well as being a mom, a wife, a friend, and being part of society. We are strong and we can make that change, but of course having some form of structure in place, and your health is one of it. It's amazing. You've been a great influence on my life and my children, my husband, as well as I believe, as well as my clients. If I wasn't in that mental state, then I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm sure we inspire each other, and my clients inspire me, and I inspire my clients as well as my patients. So,
amen to that. Yeah. And I think this is the joy of working together.
Yeah.
Whatever we do in life, we do it, and it is two-way. And the words that came to me while you were speaking were deep to deep and heart to heart.
Yes.
So while you actually do, generally speaking, you're doing appearance medicine, you're doing things that change the outside.
Yeah.
But the work that you have done deep on the inside with me, you will now be able to share, as you say, you share that, and you share the healed part, so that it gives people hope, so that actually others, because hurt people, and healed people heal people.
I totally agree with you with that, and I've taken that message with me, and it's beautiful. Whenever we go through hardship, I think we still have to remember and look back and think that evil doesn't, last. And you have to really practice good, and as you see during our session, that we have to work together, and instead of just being a bit arrogant and selfish and not being helpful for each other, regardless of what position we are in, whether we are mums, whether we are lawyers, regardless of the title we hold. At the end we are women, at the end we are people, and we are here to inspire and lift each other up. Yeah, and I feel my clients, and the testimonials I have received from my clients is just amazing, and it just shows that my campaign is that look good, feel good, and this is exactly how it is after they leave. They feel confident and they're so happy that they can come and talk about what's going on in their lives, and we can relate. And this is just one of my goals in the future, as well as my business. Just spreading all around the world as well.
Safe place.
A safe place. It is a safe place.
And I think that's what we're all looking to achieve, is a safe place where, and for many people who are listening to this podcast, or they're listening to it maybe on YouTube or on Facebook, our whole, and this is where we've connected, is the fact that we realise that we fit together. We're not meant to fit in, we're meant to fit together. And it's when we come up to conference,
Yes.
which we're both looking forward to because we're going to be
excited.
live, which is super cool. But as we come up to conference, we're going to see a diverse crew of people of which you will be speaking, which is super cool because you'll be able to show them what you do. And I have a sneaking suspicion you might have an offer or two up your sleeve for that as well.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Yeah. So we'll hold that for now so that people can come and find out.
Yeah.
But Hanan, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for the honour of having the opportunity to have worked with you. I want to thank you for your gorgeous, gorgeous girl. In fact, we might have to get her in for a little chat because it would be great to have her.
Her chat is not going to end.
Oh, it'll be brilliant. It'll be brilliant. So maybe what we might do is we might invite her when you next come for a chat.
Absolutely.
And just so that she can share her story, because as we know, what I do or the way that I work works for all ages.
Yeah.
So it might be quite nice if people
I've got one point to add. It's interesting with the session we took. It's not about that you fight your partner fights you. It's about partnership, as well as your family, as well as your siblings. Everyone's together, as well as your clients. And I think, regardless of the culture you are from or what your belief is, at the end, I think we're all humans and we can all relate and be there for each other. So I'm really, really, I appreciate what you've done for us and what you're going to do for others. And I'm sure you're going to be remembered present in the future for the great change you make in people's lives. And I wear the scarf, it's my identity, and I'm sure there are women out there around the world, they're going to be inspiring that, you know, this podcast or this session me and you having together at the moment is that they can do it too.
Yes!
Yeah. Yes. They can do it.
Women empowering women.
Yes.
Bring it on!
That's what we are, yes. And
awesome.
Yeah. We can do it. We don't need, men can be as a guide for us, yes, empowering each other, but we still can do our, you know, we bring children to earth so we can bring business to earth. Yeah.
That is gold. That's a writer-downer. Pedro Deo, who is one of my mentors, he goes, that's a writer-downer. So he gets people to stop and he goes, that's a writer-downer. So that is a writer-downer.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Hanan, it's been a joy to see you as always. Thank you for your time. And I will look forward to us catching up and being on stage together.
And I'm on fire and I'm ready for it.
See,
you.
That wasn't that bad, was it?
I was just chatting too.
And that's what I've been trying to do. So I've been just trying to get people to just chat.
Can I have a look at the camera also?
Yeah, hold on. Let's just.